financial supporting documents do we think funders are looking for when they're looking to invest in our communities? For example, when we're talking about funders, we're talking about commercial or private lending organizations,
Mhm.
corporations, foundations, and even other philanthropic entities. And I know that this is an area in which you've done a lot of work
Mhm.
in supporting the communities around these issues.
Whatever the pieces, however we choose to act upon the ways we're building community, it ties back to that mission that the particular organization has. And I tend to call myself a reform banker. I spent more than 20 years in financial services in different capacities. And in one of those roles, I was responsible for the church lending policy. So the church in that sense, in the bank where I worked, was very broad. So it could mean any type of faith community. And that's the way I'll use that terminology. So I want to talk about it in two phases. The first is the traditional way that we would think that anyone who would be lending us money, who would make sure that we're going to be good stewards, talk about those types of documents. So in that vein, we're talking about financial statements, and they could be either internal or externally prepared. If they're audited, they tend to be more robust. And so, of course, externally prepared and or audited statements would be generally the preferred method for many of the funders. However, they don't necessarily have to be. As long as they are, the financial information is organized, is easy to follow, and is accurate, that typically is what funders, lenders are looking for from these types of organization. In addition to that, they want to know that the information is consistent. Is the organization checking all of the boxes when it comes to filing on time, filing appropriately, making sure that they are meeting compliance with whatever the IRS documents are? Typically, for nonprofit types of organizations, that will be a 990 that has to be filed every year. So we want to check the boxes of accurate, consistent financial information, same kind of way that we would do in our personal lives. We want to do that for our faith communities. But on the other hand, funders and lenders also want to understand the mission and make sure that the money, the capital that they're going to provide is going to be used for the reason that we say we need the money. So not just because we as a faith community would think that, oh, this is a great thing to do, we feel led to do this. Yes, that is part of it. But the other part is there is an identified need that is happening in our community so that we can match our passion, our skills with their capital to provide a solution. So, the standard documents that any banker, any venture capitalist, that anyone who we would expect to give us money would want to see, those are the types of documents and statements that we prepare. But in this world, we also want to make sure that we can effectively tell the story of what our mission is and how those funds will be used to find a solution for a critical need in our communities.